Hello all, welcome to Java Tech. In this video, we are going to learn about options and we'll see how to run Maven commands. First, let us revise what we did in the last video. Firstly, we saw repository. Repository was something which holds all the required jars plugins by our project. It was of two types, local repository and remote repository. Remote repository of Maven is an online repo from where we downloaded jars plugins that were required by our project, and local repository is on our own system in which the jars get downloaded. Secondly, build is a deployable entity which can be deployed. We cannot deploy our code directly. We required some deployable entity to deploy. Build is that something. Thirdly, creating a build. What do we mean by creating a build? To convert our code to deployable entity is termed as creating build. Build lifecycle. In the process of converting our code to deployable entity, there are series of tasks which are categorized into build lifecycles. For example, clean is a build lifecycle and pre-clean, post-clean, clean are the tasks that are defined under clean build lifecycle. These smaller tasks are also termed as phases, and collection of these phases creates a build lifecycle. Plugin and goals. Plugin and goal together are the practical implementation of phases. Plugin is a type of task and goal is defined behavior of that plugin. Let us take one more example to understand this more clearly. Suppose we need to collect the bread from the grocery store. To do so, we need to follow the following steps in order. First, collecting money from the parents. Second, get down 2 floors. Third, go to the grocery shop. Fourth, collect the bread. Now, when we analyze clearly, what we can do is, we can categorize these 4 steps into 2 categories. First one is collecting money and second one is getting the bread. Collecting money category can have the first task and getting bread category can have these 3 tasks. So what we can consider is, these particular 4 tasks are the phases. These categories that we made are the build life cycles. So for our example, there are 2 build life cycles. First one is collecting money and second one is getting bread, and there are total 4 tasks or phases from which the first phase is assigned to or bind to our first build life cycle, that is collecting money, and these 3 phases are bind to our second category or our second build cycle, that is getting bread. Now let's understand how it is implemented practically by using plugin and goals. In this particular table, what you can see is, in left side there are phases and in the right there are plugin and goal combinations. For the first phase, that is collect money from parents, what can be the plugin and the goal? Let's assume the plugin would be collecting. Just remember, the plugin is the type of task. So we can say that plugin for our first phase is collecting. In our first phase, we are collecting money from parents. So we can say that the type of task is collecting. And to define a behavior for this particular plugin, we can say that what is that specific thing that we are collecting, and that is money from our parents. So the plugin goal combination can be collecting colon money, that is collecting money from parents. For our second phase, that is get down 2 floors, the type of work that we are doing here is walking. And specifically, what kind of walking are we doing? We are getting down 2 floors, that is we are walking on steps. So we can say that plugin is walking and the goal is steps. Similarly, for our third task or our third phase, plugin and goal combination can be walking straight. In the second and the third phase, what we can see is the name of the plugin is same, but just using this goal, that is steps and straight. By defining this goal, we are changing the behavior of that plugin. Last but not the least, collect the bread can be assumed as collecting commodity. The same thing can be seen in first and the last phase also. In the first and last phase also, the name of the plugin is same, but the name of the goal is different, which is defining the behavior. Similarly, it is done in Maven. There is a build life cycle called default. In the default life cycle, there are many phases. 2 of them are compile and test compile. Both of these are implemented using compiler plugin, and for compile phase, the goal uses compile, and for test compile, the goal uses test compile. I hope now these terms are clear to you. Let's move ahead. Let's see what do we mean by option in Maven. An option is something that modifies the behavior of a Maven command. Example, debug. Debug is an option which makes a Maven command to print debug logs. Let's see this practically how it works. Let's open the terminal using Ctrl-Alt-T. Let's go to our project using CD, workspace, my app. This was our project. Let's fire clean command without any kind of option. That is ambient clean. Clean is getting executed just like normal clean without any option. Now let's execute the same clean command with debug option. MVN ---- debug clean. Now we can see that debug logs are getting generated. Here what Maven is doing is, Maven is printing all the debug logs which are getting in the way when Maven is executing the clean command. So this is how an option can change the behavior of the command. There are many more options that are given to us by Maven. To see all the options, the command is mvn-h. This command will give us all the options that are provided to us by Maven. You can see this list and learn. Let's move ahead. Let's see the structure of a Maven command. Maven command can have three things: options, goals, and phases. The order of these three really doesn't matter. Maven orders them automatically when Maven is executing the command. For example, in the first command we can see that debug is the option and clean is the phase, and also mvn debug clean is same as mvn clean debug. In the second command, clean is the phase, compiler::compile contributes to a goal, package is the phase. Let's take an example and see if the order of these three matter or not. Let's go to the terminal. Let me clear this. Let us first clean the project using mvn debug clean, where we are keeping the option first. It is working in the same way. Now let's keep the option second after the phase. We can see that the command is working in the same way. Similarly, we can do with compiling and packaging also. mvn clean compile package. In this command, mvn will clean first, then compile the source code, and then package our project. Let's shuffle the order now. Let's package first and then compile. Let's see what happens. Just see here. First Maven is cleaning, then compiling, and at last packaging. By this, we can conclude that Maven does not follow the order that we provide in the command. So what order does Maven follow and from where? In Maven, there is a predefined order in lifecycle which is followed when executing Maven commands. For example, we can see that in the clean build lifecycle, there are three phases: pre-clean, clean, and post-clean. This is the order. Pre-clean will run first, clean will be the second, and post-clean will be the third. In default lifecycle, there are many phases. First one will be validate, second will be initialize, and so on. The example that we just saw was using two phases from default lifecycle and one from the clean. We saw that clean ran first, second was the compile, and third was the package. You can see that first in the order is clean, second is compile, and third is package. Now I think we can totally understand the significance of order of phases. We can understand it more clearly using some more commands. Let's go to the terminal again. Let me clean it. Oops, let me clear it. Now let's try only package. Let's see the logs and find out what Maven is doing. First, Maven is compiling and then packaging. We can see that Maven is following the same order that we saw here. First the Maven compiled, then packaged. Actually what Maven is doing is, Maven is running all these phases. If I am running mvn package, Maven identifies that this package is phase of default lifecycle and it runs all the phases of default lifecycle combining package. For example, if we run compile, then Maven will be running validate, initialize, generate source, process source, generate resource, process resource, and compile. If I run mvn, clean, and compile, what Maven will do is, for clean, it will run pre-clean and clean. Then it will start running default build lifecycle phases, that is validate, initialize, generate a source, and so on, combining compile. So this is how Maven defines an order and executes command. By using the debug option, we can see it more clearly. Let's go back to our project and let's add the option debug in our package command. Let's see what Maven is doing here. It is importing some classes. Here see what Maven is doing. Maven has read all the build lifecycle phases for the default, clean, site, everything to define an order for the command that we just gave to it. I think now we are clear with how Maven run commands. Thank you very much for watching the video. Java Tech signing off.